Alright. Let me check on something real quick. Okay. As I check on something. Anyway. Hello, my little marshmallows, and welcome back to Final Fantasy. It has been a while. As you can see, where I am and practically everything. I have not continued the story and everything, but I did improve on some things. So I unlocked the samurai class, as well as the red and blue mage classes. Those are gonna be fun. I didn't do any of these the story. I didn't do much of the story. I only just did enough just to unlock them. But we will go through it together. But yeah, no, it's actually kind of fun being back. I can finally actually play. Yay. I was basically very busy with job, with classes, things like that, and that's why I couldn't really stream as much. So here I am. I'm finally able to. So when we last left off, I'm trying to remember. I was doing the story. Yes, we were just doing the story, and a lot has happened from the story. So let's just jump straight into it. Might as well. Trying to remember. Trying to think. What was that quest? Was that my white mage quest? It's not a white mage. It's not my white mage quest. I have no idea what that is. Hang on. Yeah, I did all the way up to Nature's Race. I did work on Arcanas, so. Hang on. I just need to figure out where exactly am I. Okay. Okay, I'm here. Heart of the Forest. Alright. Yeah, that's not my job because I have no idea what that is. Let me check it out. Such a bold cling to your adventure. Would you be correct to assume that you have one of your own trusted steed, as I thought? Oh! This is how I can actually, learn to... Okay. Yeah, this is actually how I can actually get those specialized chocobos that can attack for you. Okay. Which is important. But yeah, no, so... I've honestly... It is just like kind of fun just to play this game again because it has been a long time. So the reason why I wanted to give my character like samurai, red mage, and blue mage is because if I remember correctly, at the end of A Realm Reborn, I believe in lore wise, my character was like, I can't let any more innocent people die, and I was able to do something, but yet I couldn't stop anything. So it was kind of like around this time where he picked up 3 other job classes and was just somewhat done with people that are kind of like taking things away from him. He wanted to actually be a competent leader and actually defend, actually help people save lives. But even with healing, he couldn't. He had people. He actually had a whole people like on like a dead body in his hands, and it was kind of distraughting for him. So after the realization of that, it was like, even if I can save them with healing and actually keep them alive, I won't keep all of them alive. So I need to actually be more frontline. I need to actually be able to tank more. I need to actually be able to do more. And so he was actually, and it's in this case at the end of Realm Reborn where he decided to break his own oath, and instead of like, not, and actually picked up a sword again. And in this case, he picked up a sword again. He picked like, which is gladiator, samurai, things like that. But also he picked up more combat-based spells, and that's when all the job classes that you see me kind of piling up right now comes into place. Because canonically, my character never changed his job class from white mage to from white mage ever. He never changed his job class from the beginning of Realm Reborn all the way to the post Realm Reborn. So yeah, and that's why I decided. That's how I made that. Yeah. Ah, okay. Chappy. Oh, okay. So then how do I... Hmm. Want to see something, because... Do I have to attack it, or is it okay for me? Because I have no idea how to use the companion feature. What was that? Took a bit, but I think I somehow did it. Okay. Yeah, I just had to do one little thing. Now they're able. Okay. Okay. How do I use that bag? Companion. Nope. Probably missed it. No, it's right there. I found it. Yay. I am literally just giving a shock about just carry all of my crafting gear, please. I beg of thee. Yeah. The meats I'll hold on to. I can probably just give them to one of my friends. Hey, can you like see if you can do anything with this? They can, awesome. They can't, then okay. It's fine. Oh, I had that many. Okay. I'm just dumb then. They just got extremely loud. Yay. That's something I wanted. I'm kind of surprised that I do not have a lot of crafting stuff. Okay. Huh. I don't have a lot of crafting. That honestly surprises me. I thought I would have more. Alright. Anyway. I have no idea what my dormmates are doing, but that's what they're doing. But for now, I need to do that. No. Need to do a teens misbehaving South Shroud. Okay. We're going to Camp Tranquil. Yeah, let's just start getting money now. Yay. Didn't know my doormates were going to be extremely loud, but it's fine. What are you? That is important, but not right now. Ah, okay. So that's why I couldn't do it. Okay, that's fine. I'm just dumb. I'm just very dumb. It's fine. I have to do my post, bro. That explains a lot. But anyway, it's fine. We're fine. It's not like I needed money or anything. All right. But yeah, so recently I just gotten the entire Endwalker expansion pass, which comes with all the other expansion passes. So thankfully I can actually just jump straight into it. The next bundles of everything. The next bundles of everything. I need to. What? I don't need. Story first. So I would say that like after like returning and coming back to this. Oh, it's Ahmed. Alfinod. I'm not pronouncing that name right, aren't I? But I would say like around this time I actually became a red mage. Like because I couldn't save much. I couldn't really stop a lot of death from happening. Fortune gets the power and power fortune that we, especially you, have the power is doubt. Beyond doubt. The question is what to do with it. You may be interested to know that there is a growing belief amongst the refugees that Alamingo could be liberated if only the science could commit their strength to the cause. Yet there is one of many causes. We stand at a crossroad. Each path is paved with good intention, but where they lead is far from clear. Okay. Recall our meeting with the Admiral shortly after the Luminescence sent word of the summoning of Titan. Then mayhap you also recall my words to our host. I said unto Merlop that her people had broken their treaty and with the kobolds, and that the beastmen had just responded that we had been called to intervene in a conflict which she herself had invited. I spoke in short the truth, and wherever I speak, because owing no allegiance to Limsa, I felt no conclusion to allow the Lominians to distort the fact to fit a narrative which justified their action and absolved them of guilt. Upon this subject, Midfilia can expect a similar reply. Our many dalliance with the city-states have already awakened and are claimed to neutrality, but the path she contemplates would see us frequently in entirety. Okay. I've been receiving a lot of gifts lately, but Palio keeps making me send them back. It wouldn't be so bad, but some of them are really nice. I mean, very nearly abandoned your principles nice, you know? Damn. None can deny that we would benefit from more support, but if it comes at the cost of our principles, naturally was ever a delicate matter. Neutrality was ever a delicate matter. I've lost count of many times I've had to explain to people that our legions need not necessarily lie in the same place as our headquarters. Mind you, if we are to sell our services for Gil, we might as well declare our fidelity to Uldal now, and have done with it. I'm quite sure Yada would enjoy the bribes. Goddamn Yada. I probably would as well, but that's just me. This a lot of power to attract conventions, as the needy thus doubt the produce delegate with that power proffer aid, with one wits the other restrained ever on the hilt. Alas, we had not the luxury of time and deciphered our petitioners' machinations, nay, not while the beast tribe do labor unseen to find and defeat, to rise upon the fallen primals once more. Doubt not that they shall fall stronger and bolder, nor that we shall be the ones to meet them. The sacred charge shall ever be ours. This be a pity we are so few, and our fortunes so finite. Okay. Primal Fear. Okay. So there is a lot of quests here. But I need to get to the story. So yeah. Alpha, please be voice lined. Yes, it is voice lined. Never mind, it's not voice lined. The situation is wholly unexpected. I too have given much thought of our organization's future, though it would seem that I have reached a different conclusion. Mayhap it is time I made my feelings known to the ascendants. Come along, Art. Alright. Please. Voice line? Nope. Alphaman, Art, is aught amiss? You desire counsel, and so you shall have him. And feel the scions of the seventh dawn must leave Uldal. We must do what? So long as you remain within Uldal territory, we will never be free to act with impunity. Moving our headquarters to Vesper Bay only delayed the inevitable. We have demonstrated our capabilities, and the Syndicate has taken note. They will not suffer our organization to remain independent now. We are far too dangerous for that. Surely you realize they are a reason that Vesper Bay still lacks an Aetherite. They know full well how beneficial one would be to our cause. Who is texting me? Ah, okay. Oh my god. My mate finally succumbed to Figma's. Lovely. Oh, it's gonna be fun. Which is why other favors will be denied us less very corporate. If Uldal is no longer suitable, where would we go? Where would you have us go? Experience has taught us that appearance of neutrality is as important as the reality. Accordingly, we must keep each of the great nations at arm's length and plant our banner in a place each all agree to be beyond their borders. Mordonia. Reverence told to be precise. It lies within neutral territory and offers all the expert facilities we require. By way of additional benefit, it is also frequent by a virtual legion of adventurers who may serve as supplement of our ranks. I am, of course, curious at the fact that we have developed a certain bond with Uldal and her people over the years. But I truly believe this is to be the best course of action. As yourself observed, we have invaluable ties to the local community, forged through many of concerted efforts. Uldal is our home. Alphamate, to cast aside everything we've built and start anew in that desolate wasteland will be beyond reckless. The decision is yours to make, and Sandin, I only ask that you recall the shared purpose which moved us to found the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, and which moved you to find the path of the 12th era. That we aspire to an ideal, you and I, just as my grandfather did, that makes us more than mere comrades in arms. We are as much family as... That will be all, Alfred. I am sure that you have familiar affairs of your own to attend to. Your concerns is most gracious, but no, I have left them in the hands of men better suited to the task than I. I could not very well allow my personal affairs to come before the needs of the Order, after all. Okay. Dark Light brand of mending, Dark Light brand of striking. Which is the better option? Good. Who would best... No. Okay. Alright. So for... I need intelligence and direct hit rate. Okay. Alright. Here it is. This dark brand of casting would be good. And what is conjures? Mine and Chi. Okay. Okay. Who knows, really? I was always wondering, can I make these or no? The evil has it truly come to this? Oh, Arp, pay attention. Pray attend to Almud. He's engaged in some business other than that requires your assistance. Pray be on your way. Almud waits upon you, and I have much to think about. I'll tell him that he shall have his answer in time. In due time. Confound it. She knows that what must be done, and still she hesitates. All because of the fate of these facile rumors. Should I explain? Minfili's mother, well, adoptive mother, was among the greatest who perished during the calamity. Philmoon was her name, though we know her best as a songstress of Uldal. She was a performer of singular talent and much beloved of the people of Erosio, not to mention a certain Shamalian, the minstrel. As you imagined, the news of her passing was greeted with the shock and disbelief by her adoring followers, many of whom refused to acknowledge what had happened. That her body was never found only served to encourage the speculation. Right, yeah, they wore this. I forgot that both the sister and brother wore this. This was their outfit. I forgot. It's been a while. Mephilia too struggled at first to accept the truth. Pinged me. As you what, my miner? English doesn't exist as my first language. Apparently. I'm just dumb. There is no first language for me. Well, until recently, I'm any first. For whatever reason, rumors have once again to circulate that Familia is alive and well. One of our informants, Father Ilud, has sent word that a woman matching the songster's description has been seen of late at the site of Ricosorda, Costa del Sol. If we could succeed in tracking her down, I have no doubt that any worries that plague Midfilia's heart might be assured. I mean to set forth to La Nocia at once. Let us reconvene there and inquire with Master Regluge as the versatility of these rumors. Okay. Yeah, I'm right now just doing the 80 steps to hell. Well, 80 steps out of hell, because it's going to take a while. And it's 80 quests. And each quest is about like 10 to 15 minutes, I think. Give or take. Sometimes can reach to an hour. I just dislocated my legs. Okay. Thought I was down here. Never mind. Ah, there you are. You're on the other side. This man is just living the best life. Oh, sweet Sergeant of Sands. I'm a Kote Muse. Why have you forsaken me? Titan's Bane, I mean art. What brings you to my humble resort? I'm answered. You mean to tell me that the goddess made flesh, who dwelt among us until very recently, was a strong source of Ulda? Aaron's man, if I had known that, I would have changed her to my bedpost and never let her leave. For shame to think. Okay. What am I reading? Betrayed for the rough half of the waste. She had never was going. It's tragedy. I say a tragedy. What is it? Thank you. Oh, Wes, it is. Thank you, Mr. Griffith. Your information is well served. Dear fuck, I never want to talk to this man ever again. That's it. Search for a place of dogs so the witness might have knowledge to spare. It would be most imperative that you could travel onto Wineport and do the same. He just nopes right out of there. What is this quest? No. What is your quest? Anyway. There it is. I love that horse. What's this? Treasures and tribulations and leaves of wine port. I could be doing these quests, but not yet. Hello, it is an artist, savior of wine port. To what we deal in a pleasure. Ah, yes, we do it to reserve custom matching description. She was delight to behold, to give the woman her due, and for her, but her perform was so ghastly. I had no choice but to reject her. Her perfume was so ghastly, I rejected her off my premises, interfering with the tastings. You understand? If she is your quarry, why not consult your blind associates? His olfactory presume is without peer, given that I could smell that woman from a mile in the way. I dare say you could smell her from 10. Okay, so she has a horrible smell to her. Like the smell of death. Like the smell of death. Nah, it's probably nothing. Or is it? I know the smell of death anywhere. What am I good doing? Anyway. What do you want to know this? If I seen Makoto last by the name of film? I wish. I haven't seen it last by any of the descriptions for far too bloody long. Okay. So, one did. And that's all that matters. Just there. I see you have had many grand adventures since we last spoke. You must share them with me sometime. The girl a little while ago, one does not forget a perfume like that, so robust and intoxicating, and yet simultaneously familiar, reminiscent of a bloom native of these parts. In fact, as much as we spoke, she come to my parents with observation and asked me where she might find some of the flowers. So I told her to follow the road into Raincatcher Gully and then head east. After crossing the second bridge, the flower, which grows in the shade of the cliff, had the strongest scent. You see, if you make haste, you have yet to find her there. Horse! Come! Let us go. Yeah. I am a new stranger. I did not realize my activities had aroused the go blue here until I was late. Their coils have been used to make perfume, you see, and from you, I don't. Who are you? Whom do you serve? It appears very fun, though, our woman. Consider me impressed, my friend. Songs of I do, I assume. Minfield, should I say, Acelia is looking for you. Acelia? You're the very picture of health, my lady. Yet the word thinks you're dead. You're dead. Dead. I can only conclude that was by design. The question is why. Not everyone who endeavors to find me does the best attention, child. Not everyone who endeavors to find me does with the best intentions, child. You will be pleased to know that I fully intend to reveal myself to Minfilia when the time is right. Ah, well, that does please me more than you know, but tell me, children's in the forest of Nanasolia aside, when will the time be right? When I deem it so. Do you imagine I travel all this way on a whim, as I was telling your associate prior to your intrusion? I came here to... I cannot read. When I deem it so, do you imagine? I traveled all this way on a whim, as I was telling your associate prior to our intrusion. I came here to harvest these flowers for use in a perfume. Does that satisfy your curiosity, or would you interrogate me further? My apologies for interruption. Anyway, now that we have that which we came for, might we continue this conversation in a safer local wine port say? How are you breathing? Because she said that she died. And yet, I kind of want to know why she faked her death. In general. Like, yeah, she faked her death because of some reasons, and people that... I want to know, like, what led her to actually fake her death. If this is actually Minfilia's adopted mother, I believe. Either... not biological, so it is adopted, definitely. This is not at all how I envisioned it. I can scarce begin to imagine what emotions will go through Minfilia's heart when she reunites with her mother after all these years. Okay, so the question is, do I want to build a red mage, build my red mage up a little bit, or my white mage? Let's see, because I do need better classes, so I'll give it to the white mage. Sorry, the red mage. And it's intelligence. Yeah, this will be fine. There we go. I need to repair stuff. Okay. It's fine. This is definitely for a white mage thing. Mind and fatigue, vitality, and attack speed. Really? Alright, strength and vitality set up in me. That would be right here. No, just vitality in general. Vitality and intelligence. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Let me see. Vitality and mind. No, it's just vitality in general. Okay. Sorry about our wait doesn't best repay, but yes, I have kept it waiting long enough. Let us be off on the next ferry. I can finish fashioning the perfume along the way. Understood. Come with me. It will be my pleasure to escort you to the waking sands. The thing is like I could always make a better gear, so it's fine. Ascendant. You have a guest. Haman? Acelia. No. I haven't seen him like this in years, Art. Yeah. Neither have I. I just met the lady. Oh, she was crying. I never truly believed when they told me you were dead, but I kept you away for so long. But what kept you away for so long? The Imperials came after me, as I always knew they would, and so I resolved to stay as far away from you as I could, lest their pursuit of me endanger you and our cause. I could think of no better way to grant you the freedom to continue our work. And continue it you did, achieving things I could not imagine possible. I followed your every success and celebrated in secret. Aww. That is actually cute. That actually brings a tear to my emotionless heart. I am so proud of you, Acelia. I learned from the best. I have a gift for you. Yes, an invisible Cecilia perfume. Remembered. How could I forget? You wore it all the time. If I ever lost the sight of you, I could find you again just by following my nose. I did not think it was made anymore. You must have gone to so much trouble. Get an admin without him. I just accidentally skipped through that. Art. Thank you. Thank you both. Yep. There's something else. This is the cat's eye I found. All these years you kept it. My father was a member of Allied resistance. When I was yet a child, he brought me here to Olda. The accident which claimed his life happened shortly after our arrival. It was Lamani who took care of me. Then she raised me as her own, taught me everything I needed to know to survive. Yeah, adopted mom. Okay. I'm no stranger to the facts of your history, yet I fear I have failed to grasp their implications. It is clear that there is so much I do not know about you and your mother, both. One of her lessons to me concerning mining, and I was very dedicated student. This cat's eye was the first stone I unearthed. It wasn't much, of course, but I was exceedingly proud to have found it nonetheless. So, I gave it to Lemon as a gift. She said it was beautiful, but there I am at a loss. Why are you returning this to me? Is this something amiss? No, Azalea, nothing is amiss. Quite opposite, I need you to realize how far you've come, and how much further you must still go. You and your allies have accomplished more than I could ever hoped. You have succeeded where I failed. It made me so proud that the words fail me. Best mom. And even as I marvel at the woman you've become, at quite many things you've done, I cannot help but think of what you have yet to do, of what it may entail. Acelia, daughter, you cannot stay here anymore. You and science must leave without. I mean, you built it once, Acelia. You can build it again, and this time we'll do it together. Truly. Alphamina, the time has come for the Scion to leave Vesper Bay. We will establish a new headquarters in Revenant Troll, as you proposed. Much work lies ahead of us. Inform our fellow Scions and send word to the students of Bastion, for preparations begin at once. What can you do? I think this is actually like a good time where my character actually starts maining fuck, what was it? Shit. And just take the vitality and crit hit. There we go. No. I need to check out something, but I'll do it later. What is this one now? Oh, okay. Let's see it. What do I have to do? You know that you have the scares, the chance of rest, but I'm afraid there's still work to do. I was obstructed with the scene those embody the beastmen who now seek to claim their god once more. Even as we speak, the Alajad and the Cobras are making preparation for their respective summoning rites, and that is but the half of it. Much as may, all three tribes are somehow able to procure vast quantities of crystals. Oh, my turn to say something. Ahem. Basically, this means the primals will be stronger than they ever were before. Okay, so they're gonna. This is unlocks it. Far stronger. Their previous incarnations will seem as pale imitations. Okay. So this unlocks the Grand Companies are aware of the potential primal outbreak, and last, due to the loss there, include to ensure the success of Operation Archon, they are all ill-equipped to take the meaningful measures. Okay, so I'm guessing this will unlock. What was it? The extreme primordial quests. Okay, well then, primal then before you. Will you undertake this mission, Art? Yeah, I have my thanks. I truly do not know what to do without you. Go ahead, Thangrid. Which circumstances as they are, I have yet had the chance to properly express my gratitude. I owe you my life. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. A string of failures had left me powerless. I wanted to be stronger than I might do right to my fellow silence. Excuse me. But instead I caused you all no end of grief and suffering. I swear to you, it shan't happen again. Owing to everyone's misintuitions, I am quite recovered now. I hope to return to my duty again soon. Thankr's return marks the beginning of the new chapter of science. Let us renew the fire of our hearts and continue to press forward. Now then, back to the matter of the primals. With no fewer than 3 of the beings threatening to appear, it is easy to feel overwhelmed. We must take it one step at a time. The ranger has the overview of the situation and ascends. Please speak with him to receive guidance on our mission. Okay. Hey. It is good to be back. Vitality. I got this one. The second one. It hasn't been too long, but luckily I am streaming again. And I'm just having fun with just Final Fantasy right now. I should get back to Elden Ring and just to finish the game. Our first step will be security cooperation of the Adventurers Guild representatives there. Right now, for the guild's conservative efforts, the original camp died. Just accidentally skipped that. However, with the construction will... Can I... ARR. Events may no longer. Where to wait for the test of the guild, the original camp environment's tutorial would be established, much less a more heavily fortified successor. Okay, whatever they ask, I shall not begrudge it. To be plain, we need more than they need us. With their assistance, such essential tasks as securing new facilities, cultivating relationships with the local merchants, and recruiting adventurers would prove difficult, if not impossible. You need not concern with such matters. Really, yeah, but if I need to concern myself with anything, it is the matters such as these. Indirectly, perhaps, I submit that you instead concern yourself with the different matter, namely, to whom the resolution of which matters might best be entrusted. And here I am. Nor do I come alone. May I present the esteemed emissary of the Adventurers Guild at Reverend Toll. This man just drops up like a royal flush hand, like at the very start of the game. Like, okay. It is an honor, I send it upon receiving a word of your intentions from Master Alpha, and we had thought best to begin talking at the earliest available opportunity. Know that my associate Reverend Toll holds the signs of the Seventh Dawn in the highest regard. We will be honored to welcome your organization. There are, of course, certain provisions which must be negotiated. If it pleases you, I would do so. It does. Sir, unless I'm mistaken, you're the one known as Art, are you not? May I say what a pleasure it is to make your acquaintance. Self has spoken of you the most glowing terms, to steal an Imperial Reaper and then use it to infiltrate a Galarian Castrum. It is an undertaking few would contemplate and few would still survive. You shall always be welcome at Reverend's Tone. We hope you will favor us with your presence once ere long. Okay, so that takes care of that matter. Well, it seems your reputation precedes you. Art, mayhap I should dispatch you to Reverend's Tone with all haste, as first intended. But before that, I dare say you have earned yourself a rest. After all, you have traveled so far, and there is already so much you have done for us and for me. We will speak again anon. Till then, take care. I have not played Final Fantasy 14. Is this considered post-game? Post-game of, like, the first expansion. Like, post-game of A Realm Reborn. But it's not the end be end of all. There is still Heavensward, Stormbreaker, Endwalker, and Shadowbringer, and all their post games. So there's still a lot. Yeah, there's. Yes, I still have. So this is basically just the end of, like, the first chapter, which is A Realm Reborn, ARR. Hey, Art. That's a lot of content. It's a lot. It is a lot of content. Art, were you able to get some rest? Oh, it asked you to come with me into the solar. Output has returned, and it would seem there's something he would share with us. You're here. Good. I come bearing news. The negotiations are concluded. And? Our friends at the Adventurers Guild have agreed to furnish us with new facilities and material support in exchange for our assistance in the ongoing defense and development of Reverend's Toll. The Scions of the Seventh Dawn shall have a new home in Moradonia, the Rising Stones. Bittersweet victory. If truth be told, I cannot deny that I come to look forward to those tales of our many guests and their many, many demands. From the waking sun to the rising stone, passably poetic. That wasn't your doing, was it? I too have news to share in expectation of the month you stay. I personally informed the alliance leader of our plans, and they have each pledged their full support. General Ranen included. Moreover, I decided that the time is right for us to cast off the vestiges of our order's veil of secrecy and announce ourselves to the world. Are you sure that is wise, Ascendant? If anything, it is merely formality. Our existence is quite possible the worst kept secret in Arosa. He acknowledged it! Okay. Let us affirm our identity and proclaim our achievements, and all may know what the signs of the Seventh Dawn stand for. Well, obvious risks apart, it would be nice to receive a little recognition. And the people have a right to know who saved them. It is my hope that the gestures will encourage the people of Erosia. Their place in us, I reveal to them the true extent of our power, yes, but in doing so, would show them that is a power accountable to none one and at once to all. And what of us? Would we who have fled primals and faced down the Empire to you, my fellow Scions, I would say this, prepared for the challenges which lie ahead, for they will be indeed great. Great, I say, yet no greater than us. But Ian, I say, if you want to play Final Fantasy XIV, it is a really good game. Like, you can just play the game for free on the PC, all the way up to Stormbreaker. Yeah. And, like, that's for free. Granted, after Stormbreaker, you would have to pay for the next two expansions, and then your level cap increases all the way to its the current maximum level, which I believe is 90. But still, that's still good. I'm not sure if the same principle applies to the PS5 versions, but it's all right. Great, I say yet no greater than us, and we will rise to them, as we have time and time again, united as one. Like, can you try and recovering that old password or no? Because I think you can get in contact with customer service for that. There must be some way I can. Wait, that area is. It said be rich in minerals. I'm lazy. Oh my god. Maybe I should ask Fumima to teach me the basics of mining too. Stop being lazy. Do you ever wonder how he does it? No. I mean, it's almost predictable that he should appear with the emissary of the Adventurers Guild mere moments after I expressed the need to forge ties between our organization. Truly, his sense of timing rivals even your own. Setting such mysteries aside for our present, I have a task for you. I would like you to deliver the documents to Southbourne. They concern our forthcoming move. Do take care on the road and represent us well, Art. Alright. As counsel. Where were the blacksmiths again? Are you a red mage? Yes, I am a red mage. I mean white and red mage, mostly. I'm looking for the blacksmiths. Where's the blacksmith? Nope. Oh, there's a bell here. Oh shit. Script exchange. No. Oh. Okay. Apparently, okay. There is one area that I do know I can go to. Just, I don't like spending money. Spends money anyway. It's the only way. It's the only way to survive. Gotta spend money to make money, apparently. My God. Should be around here somewhere. No. Biocraft supplier. I gotta actually visit her next time. Jeweler. No. Taylor. Hmm. It's the lower decks. Okay. Okay. No, it is here. What am I talking about? That would be right here. Okay. Okay. What is that small thing that's following me? That is a wind up minion. Yeah, it's a wind up column. I have a few of those. Yeah. It's like a pet. Yeah. Okay, I think we can actually go back now. Just made like 20K and now I spend like 300. I forgot I had like those coins, those gold coins. They sell for a lot. And I had like 42 of them. So 500 by 42, that was like 22,000. Damn. Like I could just focus on that and not worry about the stuff. So yeah. Oh yes, everything's being water. You'll be staying with it for a while, yes? Alright. Yeah. This doesn't sell for too much because it's a bronze. It only sells for 100. So, no. Yeah, still selling for bronze. Eventually, one day, just not at the moment. Back to work of a dozen men. I say, ha! I adjust. Even I appreciate that the much important such as yourself has little time for menial tasks. But since you're here, mayhaps you could be on the look around the Scion's new home. See that improved structure over there. That's the place. It wasn't really built for it to house a branch of the guild, you see. As such, it comes to complete with tavern where adventurers can rest from the road, fill their bellies with good food and drink, and their ears with tales of fortune to be had about the realm. It may get a bit reckless at times, but I can imagine it'd be a good place as any to recruit capable men and women to your cause. Come with me, I'll show you around. Is that you, Art? I'm quite sorry to interrupt, but I have some urgent news. We received grim tidings from Grandania. You appear as our aid is required at once. I must ask you to report back to the Waking Sand with all due haste. Is everything alright, friend? I can't say I privy the details, but up here there's no time for leisures here. No worries. You can rest assured that I'll see all the necessary arrangements. Pray return anytime you've seen to more pressing matters. Right. Oh. I thought it was locked for a second. I was like, what? Why? That a chocobo? No. It's a six-legged horse. My favorite. Yeah. This is a chocobo. I think it's because it's like a reference to like the Norse mythology. I think there was like once a legendary horse that had six legs. I believe. I don't remember. I sent you a good time again, or may have to improve your forces have spited within the shroud. Well, whatever it may be, I'm absolutely certain that it has nothing you can't handle. Horse. A horse. So we have some reason that another primal or another entity resembling one has been summoned in Gandania. Great. Thine arrival is customary timely art. The asthmatic waves leave little room for doubt. My talent we need of air alone. If be truly by in suspicion, it's his familiar we face a foe, through none one quite unlike the Lady of the Vortex. We dare not draw conclusions without evidence, but as the surrender says, do readings bear a strong remark to ones observed more than 5 years ago. I had hoped Mulu's guard beyond such follies. Suffice it to say, the disturbance warrants a full investigation. Thy presence haste been replaced by Commander Helix. He had awaited thee at Elder's Nest. By God. Old English. May you walk in the... Pray hasten to Gridania Art. Yada and Pamia will rendezvous with you there. May you walk in the light of the crystal. I forgot what happened to that crystal. I think that crystal just took flight. I was literally just here. Okay. But you know, eventually I'll get like all the quests done, but that will take a long time. I wish you to see, as always, Corporal Pouch. Thank you for coming as a swiftly. I could think of none other qualified, but we're getting ahead of ourselves. Let me explain. Wait. I just got something. Yes. Give me the calf minion. Summon the buffalo. I got a buffalo. Okay. Aiming. Tiny buff. Yes. Tiniest buff. Healing and casting. Okay. Not long ago, the Mughal corporal visited the islanders to request an audience with Elder Seatsier. He spoke of an imminent threat of Mughal kind, one which imperil the entire Trolls would, if left unchecked. You prove to be able ambassador to the high self that we would have repressed the role of in our dealings with the Mughals. The rest you would hear by Kupal himself. He awaits you with the Elder Seatsier at Lotus Stand. These are words that I cannot read. Okay. Twin Adler. Makings of a gunbreaker. And supplies of the stick. Okay. Here, this way. Okay. Is Gunbreaker the newest class? No. Gunbreaker is one of the classes added by the expansion. The newest class would be Reaper and Sage. I think one more. But those two I can think on top of my head. Yeah, Reaper and Sage. Yeah. Doubted myself a little bit. Anyway, 1 second. I'll be right back. So many classes. Yes, there's a lot of classes. And I gotta get each and every single one of them, except for Blue Mage, up to level 90. I'll be right back. Not back yet. I need to get something. Okay, I am back. Alright. The other science have already arrived. Sir, may I show you in? Yes. Elder seats here. Please, you have to stop them, but you must kill them. They're not bad Muggles. They're just misguided. A gentle, no, firm thrashing is in order. Yes, but no. Tiny Muggle. Oh, it's you! That's why I couldn't find you. Because you were here. Oh, she's gonna be mad at me. Because I was like, how can I just put my white mage clothes away, and now I'm here in front of her with red mage gear. Oh, she's gonna be mad. She's mad. Calm yourself, Kupo. I don't know if she's mad, actually. This is awkward. Yeah. So this was basically one of my companions during the White Mage quest line, and since I can't really continue the White Mage quest line because obvious reasons, also, but at the same time lore reasons, Arthur, after seeing the amount of death that he couldn't save, he picks up a sword again, but he doesn't give up healing. He still wants to heal, but he also wants to protect and actually like do as much damage this time. Like he would basically be like, I would say like the sage is a perfect end point for him because of what they do. Because he not only is a good shield healer, he's not only a shielder, but he's also a healer. So he's a shield hero in a sense. I am a shield hero! Ha. Anyway. Most graceful I am that you have come, Art. And upon such a short notice, I truly, Gridania, could not wish for more stalwart ally. But you are doubtless eager to know that but you are doubtless eager to know wherefore we summoned you. Our friend Kuplekup has brought to us news of the most sudden development. Blanket. Okay. It would seem that the good King Kuplekup, King Mogul Mog, 10, 11, 12. The 12th has returned to Erosia. A curious thing to hear, I know. Truth to tell, I myself cannot be for sure if he is the genuine figure from history or some manifestation of Mughal mythology. Kupal here would have me believe the former. Once upon a time, we Mughals served the gods in the heavens. It is quite nice up there, unspeakably beautiful, unimaginably spacious, and with a limitless end supply of wine. In spite of this, our possibility because of the last part, the gods eventually became disoriented and started squabbling, which made life enjoyably difficult for the poor Mughals. So King Mughal Mog the 12th, may his generous name live forever, decreed that the time has come to leave Kupal. The realm of men suffice, he said, so all the Mughals should live there instead. Unfortunately, the two realms are so far apart that we couldn't safely fly it down. But good King Mongol 12th, may his miraculous foresight ever be praised, knew exactly what to do, Kupo. He had a rope, you see, the longest one ever woven. This he nobly held with his subject, climbed all the way down to the world below. And this is where the Mongols came to the land. Koopa. All except good King Mog the 12th. May his courage sacrifice never be forgotten. He alone would remain in the heavens, so the Mogul kind might at last know peace. Except that he has not remained in the heavens. From what I understand, being your reasons for contacting us, yes? I bet tried to erupt of something. Good thinking. Reminded me again what the problem was with returning to Erosia. The problem, Yara, lies in the fact that he was summoned. It is our belief that the good King Mogul 12 is a myth made manifest via means akin to those employed by the Beast Tribe in summoning of their gods. Wait, you're saying a handful of Muggles with a boatload of crystals wished really, really hard and he just showed up appeared? Would that even work? What I cannot fathom is why they would even try. Was Garuda humbled and the Ultima destroyed? What new threat could have prompted them to take such a drastic measure? Might not be itself to be answered. Twice in half a decade, Erosia has been brought upon a very blink of destruction, only to be spared at the last by the heroics of a chosen few. To you, we braved those tempests and survived by the virtue of our own strength. This last period of peace will be undoubtedly seem a welcome respite. But to those who had not the power to defend themselves, who were spared only by another grace, this is merely the calm before the storm. I think the Mughal are afraid of what tomorrow will bring, and that things might not end so well as they did yesterday. That fear has driven them to call upon an even greater power, one they believe can be rallied upon to protect their loved ones and their homes, come that may. I assure you, the Mughals only want to protect the forest from the outsiders, but ever since the return of the good King Mughal, may his boundless grace fill the hearts with love, they've started to get a little carried away, Koopa, verging on a lot, in fact. Like the Sils who summoned Rama, you mean? We cannot discount the possibility that it is entirely influencing the Mongols in a manner similar to that of the Prime. We share the same concern. Whoever or whatever the king may be, it is believed that he possesses a threat not only to Mongol kind but to Grandania as a whole. Thus we beseech you, Art, confront the good King Mogul the 12th, and drive him back from our midst. Okay. I am gonna kill a king. A king killing a king. Well, a former king killing a king. That's gonna be fun. The sanctuary of the Mogul god and their lineage is concealed by the magical wards. Brother M. Suma Yan of the Conjugal would doubtless be able to offer insight on how they might be spelled. Pray speak his counseling error. You proceed any further. Just bribe him with wine and he'll be chill. Yeah, they all the Mughals love wine. So just let's give him wine. And if that doesn't work, well then, option B. I slay a king. That's okay. Kill. Yes. This is awkward even more. Like, this was my first guild. Okay. Welcome, Art. Now you should be one of the face of the good King Mughal is a great comfort to me and to the elements both. As I am sure you know, the Mongols are not their nature as warlike race, yet Should the king be sufficed to remain, it is likely his influence will bring about a change in them. This does not behoove us. This does not behoove us to defeat him quickly. Before any lasting damage is done, make whatever preparation you deem necessary, and inform me when you're ready to speaking the king. Does that mean I gotta like talk to him as like as the healer? Okay. It's not the best, but it's fine. Class change? Not yet. No, I'm just like editing my my stuff. Oh, of course. Nah. I wouldn't recommend casting. All right, because I need intelligence. Striking, I think, was for something else. Yeah. That is like very, very old. Who made this? No one. No one I know made this. But it says unique. Why does it say unique? Okay. What is this? Okay. I'll say Ember the South Shroud. The city throws it full of magic of the astral. Okay. Okay. So to get my turtle, I saw a tiny turtle and I was like, I need that tiny turtle. So in order to get it, I need to be in Stormblood. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Thwarting access to the King's Sanctuary can only be nullified through the use of keystones. Employed by the 5 years ago when the first king was summoned to Erosia. It was then when the great were focused to the sanction to slay the guardians with the keystone, for none were in possession at the time. By the grace of the elements, however, we spared that the burdens of this on this occasion. Okay? For that the Mughals has succumbed to an influence on their liege lord. We need the Gulpa keeps keepstones. Art, pray go to him and beg his assistance. He waits for you at Westport Pier. Impress upon him our great need, and I certain he will yield. And what if he doesn't? Okay, so I need to go to the Lancers Guild. Yeah, Lancers Guild. One tiny is enough. No need to get greedy. No, I need all the tiny animals. Oh, all the tiny animals. Like that thing. Okay, no, so that's a summoner. That's an Arcanist ability. I want to do the deep dungeons again. Where am I? Control F. Oh, okay. I know exactly where I am now. Alright. So what will you do? Oh, he told you about that? Well, if he truly is, there's no other way. I'll do it. Take the ferry to Sweetborn Pier, and I'll go on ahead. Oh, just talk to the guy. I'm dumb. I happen to be heading across the lake to this reborn pier in the East Shroud. Board ferry? Yes. Don't you dare lie to me, Koopa. I know what you're planning, and I won't allow it. Open your eyes, Koopa. The king will never be satisfied, no matter how many crystals you bring him. Jesus Christ. We offered you a choice. Now this is how you pay us? By consorting with Makote? Imperials, Gerdarians, Sils, you're no different from the rest of them. Actually, you're worse, Koopa. Traitor to Kin's Mongols. He's plot treason against the crown. Enough, Koopa. We'll answer for his crime soon enough, as will all who defy the will of good King Mongol 12. May he reign forevermore, Koopa. The king is planning to purge the 12 woods of his enemies, Koopa. We've got to stop him before it's too late. Okay. If this is gonna be a dungeon, I have to enter as a healer. This is gonna be a healer, isn't it? Oh shit, he's actually following me. Okay. I would say let me fly there, but I guess that's what happened. I guess we can't. What? I thought I killed you. But here, Koopa, I don't see any more beasts, do you? Nope. Are you ready to face the king, Koopa? Then step closer to the ward. Raise your hand and focus, like you're tuned to a new threat, Koopa. I'll be on your. I'll open the doorway. Kick them all into a ball, fucking Among Us. This is up to you, Koopa. Now, go teach those fools Boogles a lesson and send the king back whence he came. Okay, so this is a duty finder. From your march. The only way for me to actually do this, I actually have to be a healer. Because I actually get the best... 2 tanks, 2 healers, 4 DPS. Oh, okay, so it's an 8. It's an 8 party, I believe. I can actually be a red mage if that's the case. But they'll probably need more. We'll join. Let's see how long. Oh, that's a wait time of 18 minutes. Jesus. Okay, that just it went from 30 to 5 by being a white mage. Called it. I have to be a white mage. Because people are looking for white mages. Come on. Come on. Yeah, I'll probably make my red and I'll probably be both red and white mage at the same time. Light party. Full party. Pink mage. I am the pink mage. I wonder what would happen if you actually combine like blue, white, black, and red. Just better chill here for a few seconds. The amalgam mage. That's me. I am the amalgam mage. Moogle guards, 2 arms. Defend the Koopa King. Koopa. They just obliterated everything. I just had to do enough. I'm. What there could possibly have? Oh no. I don't even know what I just witnessed. Do you know what I witnessed? I don't know what I witnessed. You see it, Koopa? The good King Mogo may his mighty and soul rest in peace. There's no more. I started to think what might have happened had you not stopped the Moo guards when you did. Thank you, Art. Perhaps they'll come to their senses, stopping playing at a fairy tale's rest, and assure that the chieftain will have choice words for them too. You should go and tell Putin Pak that the king is no more. Kupo, she's with Raya O at the Camp Tranquil, and can relay the news to the chieftain. Nice. Look at my stick. Actually kind of cool. Dust Bunny is grown sentient and attacked. Yep, Dust Bunny's... Yep. That's where we are. I need to do something real quick. Oh, damn. I don't have it. Okay. It's fine. It's thundering. I'm not sure if that's the event we want. That's fine. Anyway, I just gotta go back here. Where's here? No. That's far. Oh hey, my white mage quest is up again, and I'm approaching her in red. Okay. Do I dare believe my ears? Good King Mughal the 12th has been. May his magnificent virtues serve as an example as all has fallen. All Mughal kind owes you a debt, Kupo. I sent Rayo wishes to congratulate you as well. I shall let you two speak without fear of interruption. Yep. A white mage after my own heart, come to help me to get to the bottom of this Nonsian business. Brother Yarn hasn't told you much, has he? Discretion is better, yet to his own valor. Well, aside from Emperor Keep, the city is all remains of any advanced magical civilizations from the 5th astral era. No records survive on how this. Okay, this is something else. I'll take it from here, Cesar. So this is one of the other quests that I started up. I think this was back when I was in the Conjurers Guild when I did not know which. It was basically like 30 minutes ago. My apologies for the sound, but basically this is the city that they want me to investigate. Okay. Need to. No, still nothing. Your bravery in the sense of the 12 woods and her Mughal shall not be forgotten. My sister still doubts wish to hear the tales of the great victory from the mouth of the man responsible. Pray return to Lotus Stand and treat her to a full account of the day's events, while the details are yet fresh in her mind. Okay, so I gotta go there. Beyond the gate lies a land out of balance, its earth aspect sapped to the calamity. Okay. Good luck with that. No doubt you'll prevail and favor the suits your fight well. Yeah. Okay. Now I got access to it. It's happening again. It's happening again. What did you witness? want to look up something real quick. Okay. Alright, you've returned to us, unharmed, victorious. Thus, I have 2 reasons to be glad. What's the first one? Yet, many questions remain unanswered. It would be so kind as to oblige me. I would fain hear all all that occurred in Thorn March. I can't read. Then it is as we feared. The king really is a primal. But he really isn't, is he? I mean, the Mughals don't worship him. For one thing, he's not even a god to them. That doesn't sound like any primal I've heard of. Then mayhap the fault lies with the definition. The fact remains that, though a combination of power contained in a crystal, the force of their collective belief, the Mughals called forth a being that, for by the right, should not exist. Moreover, when slain, said, being left no corpse, the ether which compressed him and being scattered to the 4 winds. According to the accepted definition, he may not be a primal, but the mode has manifested was in the very aspect the respect the same. Which means, Asians, the whole business reeks of their handiwork. Go? They said it was a masked man who taught them how years ago, but Grandia has no shortage of masked men, and I never thought of to question. Confound it all! How many more will they ensnare with their tainted gifts? Too many, I fear. So long as their paragons to stir the embers of foul, to build the pyre and crystals to feed the flames ever and again, shall we suffer the primal visitations? A somber thought, but a surely one. My heartfelt thanks art already informed you that you have provided us a providable, invaluable grant, the separate marshal, and I have much to discuss. Oh, before you do, my lady, I was hoping we might finish the discussion that other matter. Another matter which you speak has now been settled. The Scions shall not want for support. We shall be glad to send additional supplies to Resident Hull. We knew we could count on you, my lady. While Yara and I remain to discuss the particular arrangement with the eldest Caesar, mayhap you should return to Waking Sand and appraise the ascendant of all that has transpired. Okay. I'm gonna keep leveling up my White Mage class, because I need the experience in that. Oh, this is not gonna give a lot, so it doesn't really matter. Yes, for now it's not gonna give a lot of XP. Like, it's just giving 2,000. No damage class. Yes. I thought it was going to give a lot, but then when I looked at the XP, I was like, that's just 2k. I need that in 10ks. So it's not there yet. Baby XP rates. Okay. When it actually starts giving a lot of XP, I'll switch to my white mage because I need that to level up. That's the meta reason. The actual reason, I don't know. It depends, really. Because I need at least one of them to be like level 60. So I can start accepting the next world quests. And then I can just take the other quests and level up the other classes. Scratch that, they're all gonna be level 50. So this is baby XP rate right now. I'm just in it, at this point, I'm just in it for the money. Okay. Because it does give a lot of money. Not a lot, but in my eyes, it's a lot. It's good to see you. So how many? So 1, 2. Okay. Okay. Heroes. Owing the tireless effort of concern, we were at long last ready to bid farewell to Vesperve. So, as to avoid drawing undue attention, we shall make the journey to Reverend's Toll in small group, departing in irregular intervals. Lest you doubt, it's still my intention to conduct future operations openly, but on this particular occasion, we need for caution override all other concerns. To move north as one ponders caverns would only serve to invite attack. It seemed only right that I should be the last to leave, and I would have you remain with me until the end, Art. Upon my departure, the Waking Sand will formally cease to be our headquarters. BRB, getting a drink. Okay. The headquarters and premises will be given into the care of the Urigander. I had thought of relinquishing the property, but he was quite adamant, and I had not the heart to disagree. These walls have borne witness to some of the brightest and darkest moments in our order's history. Perhaps it's best that we do not forsake them entirely. Rudigander shall remain here and devote his energies by studying the nature of primals. By the grace of the 12, he will one day discover the permanent solution that we have sought for so long. Of course, he will not be alone, as Alicia shall continue to work closely with him as well. Should they require assistance, I have the reassurance that they will not hesitate to contact us. Speaking, Urigander would you require of him to, if any tasks remain undone? I cannot accept the feeling that I've forgotten something important. I know it's no, but pray take the leave unburdened by concern for my well-being. Really will come around, speak to desire without further delay. Mayhap thou thinkest the chapter of our tale concluded that these halls should rightly be consigned to the annals of history. And a man's earliness sees of the future, how readily he doth set down the path. Full many a proud pioneer hath bravely stridden into the great unknown, only to find here the banner of his ancestors faded by the eons, and still man glorieth to his discoveries. 'Tis through his pride and wisdom doth ever give way to ignorance, while they who lurk in the shells remain hidden, lost no sooner than they are found. What? Be not offended, Art, thy concludeth hath ever been beyond reproach. Despite thy passing strength and thy many by victories, thou hast never been convinced of thine own greatness, as imagined thyself above the fallings of thy forebears. Mayhap it is also echo which hath opened thine eyes. Am I back? Am I saying anything? Nope, not yet. So the lessons of history, would that the same be afraid of? I think you just came back on time. It's a cutscene. Where has that cried? The solar, the 12th fort, the ascendant. It's like me, not the sun. You must. Tell me, Louis, what have you? Would you have done the same? Louis, whatever, was a remarkable man, wise beyond mortal measure. Would that I had met him prior to his passing. It's you. No, not you. An accent here? How? Already you see, you are indeed gifted, Ascendant. But you're not like the others. You're robes. Gifted, but ignorant. Yet I shall not judge you harshly. The fault lies with your forebears. It has been millennia. Mine are the robes of of an emissary, unlike he who came before. I have no quarrel with you. He who you speak of Lahabre. Lahabre is a warrior. He fought, he fell. He may yet learn from his mistakes. And he still is. Come. I only have come. I want to confirm which you already knew. That is no sensation, no oblivion, no expulsion. What are you? We're ready when you are, milady. If there's nothing else. Is something the matter? She can't see. I feel the same way. After everything that's been here, it feels strange to leave. But I'm sure we'll get used to it soon, to Reverend Toil. Well, I'll see you. I'll let you say your goodbyes. Take as long as you like. My lady, we shall depart whenever you're ready. It is to be expected she lacks the gift and knowledge both. To her, we are indistant. I don't understand. Shadowless, fleshless, formless, but the truth there is in each tale is diluted by the time and telling. Knowledge mistakes expression, and expression colors perdition. Thus did she preserve not. So it's with all but a chosen few, even you, when young, could not yet see with eyes unclouded. You know nothing about me. Nothing. The gift grants you clarity. It grants you focus with it. You may in time come to see us as we are, rather than this crude approximation. Lahabri did not think so highly of the echo. Lahabri is wrong. What a great many things. The echo is indeed a gift, albeit one you have yet to master. And if we did, there would be no strife between our people, for we would be of one mind. I leave as I came, in peace, and to Ascendant. May we meet again as friends. Wait, stay here. There was a scream. Mayhaps I was in decline. 'Tis some mercy she shields her children from his grace with such resolve. Was it also by her hand that you survived the Andor, I wonder? Ghost. I think I need not to explain. Save a concern, he did me no lasting harm. Whether his intention was, it was not to kill. I heard a cry. What happened? Are you alright? You look faint. Do you need to lie down? I can fetch you a flask of my special tonic. Uriander, send word to the student of Bastion. Tell them to scour the archives, the forbidden tomes in particular. If there is any reference to the Asian robed in white, however oblique, I would know of it. And Asian, my lady, what gave you the cause to cry out? I did but moments ago glimpse in a figure clad in white set forth from the waking sand, yet the actions are won't employ teleportation magics. Why would one be so brazen? I do not I know not and care not. Find him, Art. Turn every stone in Vesper Bay if you have to. Pray attend me, Tataro. I just blinked and there he was. I am told you are the warrior of light. That's fine. So basically, yeah, even I don't even know what's going on because this is just a long-winded plot line. So after completing the ultimate weapon, which is like the final quest of a Realm Reborn, everything was in peace, but there was basically more gears were being set in motion by other groups and organizations, and I guess this is one of them. I shall walk north. You may choose to follow. Know, however, that you will be waylaid. If you do, you may even perish. Should you survive, we will speak it unknown. Everything was at peace until it wasn't. Yeah, basically, because Low HP. Yep. Very low HP. And I didn't heal myself. And it was a critical hit too. Like, I have a healing spell. I just don't have it unlocked yet. I think that's... yeah, that's... the cure. Right there. Red Mage unlocks it later? Yes. Because we also have a Rise as well. Yeah. Just fuck these toads. Okay. Yeah, no, I just got ganked by a turtle. Like, sorry, by 3 toads and a mage. That's why, and 4 mages. That's why I was like, let me get rid of the toads first this time, and then kill him. Because it was literally just that gank of 7 enemies at once was a little bit too much. None say. Have the law of man grown so twisted in my absence that it is not permitted to lay hands upon an emissary? You bore witness to my audience with the Ancinian, did you not? Then you know how I acted only in self-defense. That was self-defense? I realize the same cannot be said by Lahambri. When even amongst his brethren, he is considered unique. Nevertheless, I cannot wholly condemn his misdeeds. For through them we discovered you, one so strong in the gift that he could cast us out. Your mother's favors you still. Your mother favors you still, that is much plain, but surely you must feel it. Her influence wanes, and her strength shall soon be spent. These lands, these people, this world shall soon change. It is, it was, so it shall again, as it should always have been. Doubt my claims and questions your motives if you will. Only believe me when I say this. I am the Edibius, emissary, bearer of the world, bearer of the word of the one true God, and we shall meet again. Okay. Ooh, this one's the best. No, you choose the world. You choose your reward. Beg your pardon, he was waiting for you. What did you do? What did he say? Is as it always begin. What is when does he speak of what exactly? The words of Herodias portend much but reveal nothing, save perhaps a measure of disdain in the Habre. I hope for answers, but it seems I shall have to content with the wealth of additional questions. Yeah, see, this is giving you, but when it says optional, then it's not giving in. Let us set aside the matter of the assignment until we have completed our move to Rising Stones. This is but one final favor I would ask of you before I depart. I believe I mentioned before that my father was a member of the Almagian resistance. Their truth, however, is more complicated than that. As far as the Empire knew, he was their spy. He maintained desperation for high on half a decade, furnishing the resistance with vital imperial secrets, while feeding his paymasters subtly conceived misinformation. When he died some 15 years ago, my father left behind his journal, which I have closely guarded ever since. It contains every shred of information he as his agents could steal on what they will leave to be a single greatest threat to Erosia, the Primals. Its wisdom have guided me through the years, though there is much within I still do not understand. It's my hope that Uruganda will far better. Tell him to treat it with care. It is all I have left of my father. Okay. I thought thee departed, to what end thou linger? The father's final bequest, the daughter's lifelong labor. It is no small thing to surrender such a cherished memento. Well, I can imagine the antecedent's pain upon mine heart honor. I swear to spare no effort in the study of these materials, lest my lady's sacrifice be in vain. Archist Minfilia, forgive me, but I could not wait any longer. I have departed for the Rising Stones. If you have yet to, once you have gotten the journal to Uranger, I bid you to come to the seventh heaven. I saw it for 5 get. Oh my god. In reverence toll, Tatara will be there to show you inside our new headquarters. Assuming you've already attuned to it, you wish to make use of our new Aetherite in reverence toll. After all, it is right on our doorstep. Actually, let me just take those quests. They're blue quests. Primal Fear. And the King Lives. Everything technically is a blue quest. It's just like the blue quest just gives a lot of info. Like, I think it also unlocks dungeons. I think, forgot. So blue quests are just things that just unlock stuff. Usually a dungeon or trials, and they're good. That's basically it. There's the main scenario quest, which is like the flyery one. The blue quests. Okay, so there's the main scenario quest, which is what I just said. Side quests, undertaken like by the NPCs. Generally, they're not part of the main scenario quests, and are often just single quests that just do this. You did it, complete. There we go. There's the job quest icon, which is like a quest with a plus sign on it. And that's just like duty, job quest, things like that. And then the blue, like as I said before. And I think that's all of them. Yeah. I have been streaming for almost 4 hours. Wow. There we go. Big stream. Oh, Art, you're here. Good, good. We were all wondering when you'd show up. As I was telling your representative, the receptionist here, I'm here to inform you that all the documents have been prepared and all signatures signed. The Rising Stone is officially yours. Splendid. From this day forward, I shall spare no effort to seeing that it is welcoming and comforting to the home for us waking sands ever was. That said, this is all somewhat intimidating, is it not? So many familiar places, and for unfamiliar faces. Take the odd-looking fella over there. For example, he's been eyeing us most especially ever since we arrived. Can't help but wonder if we are truly safe here. Him. Not her. Not that guy behind us. Him. Ah, that man. I can't say I've spoken to him myself, but rumor has it that he's come for a hint of ancient treasure in the Crystal Tower. You see the structure I speak of, no? It's hard to miss. That massive pillar of shining crystal looming high over the land just to the southeast of here. The tales are to be believed. It's a remnant of some ancient civilization. The details remain a mystery, and that's no doubt why it's drawn adventurers and scholars from all over looking to unearth its secrets. Matter there is no exception. It's as if my instincts are true. He knows more than most. If you're curious about the tower yourself, you could do worse than to talk to him and see what he knows. Why, if I were otherwise occupied with my duties here, I'd have half a mind to join you. I mean, just look at it. I can scarce begin to imagine what wonders lie inside. Why, it's wonderful to hear. Rest assured that the receptionists will work just as hard to see the effort to not skip despite... Holy shit, that knows. Oh my god. I announce your presence to everyone inside. The Anson and the others will surely be overjoyed to see you. Knows no bounds. The Crystal Tower quest series is now available from the Outage. Okay. Oh, I know you, yes. Your favorite veteran who bested our Grummer Empire generals. Are you not the great arts patron himself? Amazing. A more little stupendous, one might call it fate. That is word a truly unique opportunity. Okay? Okay? Man profit handsomely from his ventures, no cry of receptions. Okay? Yeah, there's a lot of blue quests here. Is this what a drug dealer looks like? Oh my god. Is your Stolta? Dankeschön. Yada and Primo. Palimo. Alimud. It's much more grander. Oh. I like it actually. Well, it's certainly spacious. Today marks the new beginning of science of the seventh dawn, for today we declare our independence. We shall henceforth be... They walk in here like they've never seen a big room before. They were just in... Yeah. Yeah. We shall henceforth be beholden to no nation. We serve all of Erosia's people, proudly and openly. But this does mean that we will sever our ties to Erosia Alliance. But this does not mean that we will sever our ties to the Erosia Alliance. On the contrary, the Ascendant and I shall endeavor to strengthen them. Rest assured, however, that we will not permit political considerations to influence our decisions. Our answer remains unchanged, as does our cause. We are scions of the seventh dawn, and our single purpose is to safeguard the future of Erosia. For Erosia. A momentary time, Art. I speak of Albus. Pardon the intrusion, my lady, but the matter which beseeches me admit no delay. My every attempt to collect the students of Bathsmith hath been met with silence. No one will respond. How hard? Allow me to try. No response. Surely they would not ignore us. They have never yet, my lady. I fear we must assume the worst. No, I do not believe it. An outpost, perhaps. But not their headquarters. Their wards are beyond circumvision. Had they come under attack, they most certainly have raised the alarm. None could permit their sanctum unnoticed. But for those who lack the gift and knowledge, both... Oh no. Contact our agents in the field at once. If aught has been befallen the students of Balasson, they must know of it. Through their thoughts it pains me. Until the time has come, we have the evidence to the contrary. We cannot assume the worst. Accordingly, we must needs seek another source of information on Elbius. 'Tis possible others in the homeland are posed of this such knowledge. Be fairly warned, however. They are likely to yield it unconditionally. Do what you must. Yet another unforeseen, unwelcome development. What could be next, I wonder? A visit from the crimson-clad Ascian, perhaps? Or Orker? Or Prince? And which of our allies will then follow silent? For a time, I thought we had gained the upper hand. Then we shattered the crystal darkness and cast out Lahabin. I dare to hope what we had found a way to rid ourselves of the Aston menace. But I was wrong. He endures and may yet return. But upon the point, I have no doubt that Elvius spoke true. Yet there must be a way to destroy them utterly, a way to spare this world from their unholy machinations. I dare not consider the alternative. Their forces are at work. We do not understand art. I discern them all around, and discern too great and too numerous to be dismissed as mere coincidences. Doubtless as paragons are involved, but how But how and what end as far from clear. Use the ultimate weapon on them. We just destroyed that. I know not what will come, but I do know that we will rise and meet it as one. Stalwart hero, your face is a picture of resolve. I know that you'll be ready when the time comes. With luck, however, that will be for a while. Pray return to your private affairs with my blessing. Should you arise, you will be informed. Hero, where are you? Your aggression was not foretold. You object? We question our plans, our motion. Your intentions unclear. They served the seventh ardor and are stronger now in the gift. Does that not intrigue you? No, it does not. Serve as you will, so too shall I. We labor not at cross purpose. The wisdom of his plan shall become apparent in time. Then the veil is lifted from their eyes, and at long last they see. I'm walking. Every time I think back to Final Fantasy, like it's wholesome and it's heartwarming, but then I get to the moments where it's like it's very, very dark. Especially there's this one quest and dungeon that is very dark. Because, So, the point of the reason why it's very dark and it's kind of and it's just like wow. Because it's very subtle at the very beginning of the game, where whatever class you picked as. And if you're in Gridania specifically, this is where I was. There was like a party member of people where they're like yelling at their own white mage and their conjurer that's like, why could you not heal him? Like, why, like, how could you have let him die? And she was like, I was trying my hardest, I really was. And they were like basically like yelling at her. And to the point where, like, that like she got sad because their leader, their tank of the group, basically died in the dungeon run, and she was basically to blame. Which was not her fault because the tank was pulling so much that the healer herself could not keep up with the tank, and she was being blamed for it in a sense. Like, it was very bad because the healer was being blamed because of the tank's death, and the tank, like, and she didn't mean to pull the tank, she didn't mean to not heal the tank because like the tank was taking so much damage that she couldn't heal at the same time. Like, the damage was outweighing the healing possibility. Like, it was very bad. And the damage and the DPSs weren't adding up. They couldn't rescue the tank in time. Like, so many things were out of... Stop being bad, and I wouldn't need so much. Yeah, like the entire party was just bad. Not, and I don't like that. And the thing is, like, that's like a toss away thing, like at first glance. But then there are a series of quests that reveal somewhat dark things that would happen to the healer of the group. I think in one of the quests it said that she found the body of the tank of her the tank, like her husband. Yeah, the husband and the healer were kind of dating in a sense, but like she found the body, and I think she decapitated the head. Like she carries the head on with her at all times now. Like it goes from this is a toss away thing to okay, now she's carrying the head of her lover. And the thing, and she's trying everything in her hardest to like bring the lover back. And then to the point where like you have to go into a dungeon, like, and you're in a random dungeon run as you're doing. You go into a dungeon, and then you find her, and you're like, "What the fuck's going on here?" Like, it is very weird. Equips head as accessory. Yeah. It's something. Let me see if I can find that quest. Yeah. So it's called Skeletons in Her Closet. And I remember doing that. I don't. The thing is like I don't know what she does with it, but the point is like she carries the head of her husband or lover, like in order to try and bring him back. And I remember. Oh, look. So the thing is, the reason why I brought that up is because in the dungeon that I loved playing in is known as deep dungeon. Yeah, casual necromancy, but so yeah. So the thing is, like, there is like a. It's very weird, and I like it because it's a sad story. I'm not sure if I streamed that. That's the thing. Like, I remember streaming it, and then I'm not sure if I streamed it or not. I don't remember, but I remember playing it. If I didn't stream it, because I'm pretty sure I probably streamed like little bits and pieces of it, and I can always go back to the dungeons and just redo the cutscenes. But I'm not sure if I did. Hmm. I'm trying to remember what her name was. That's the thing, so I can actually like get a good like good image of her. But yeah, no. So basically, after like doing a lot of things that she can't revive, she basically just calls it quits. And I think it was canon that is it necrophilia? No, it's not necrophilia. So the thing is, I think it's canon. Like, she was able to revive the husband, but not well enough that when you do look at her, when I do go into the dungeon again, like the the little imp thing that's on her shoulder is the head, basically. Like, it's fun, it's weird, and I love it. But yeah. So there are 200 floors. It's fun times total. Like, but the point is that like after like the point is that like after you defeat her and everything, she comes to realize that this isn't the way. I should not have done this. And in a sense, like, she dies. Yeah. Her name, okay, I got her name finally. Her name is Ada Black Bosom. Yeah. Yeah, her which in but before that her original name was Ada Pureheart. And the thing is that like, yeah, she was like a conjurer, and it was just very sad. Like, very sad. Did she choose that character name? I think when she was born, her parents, the Pureheart family, named her that, and then so that's how she became like Ada Pureheart. I think that's how naming your children works. But when she died and basically got brought herself back to life, because due to black magic and necromancy, she kept her name, but changed her last name, which was Ada Black Blossom or Bosom, one of the two. Bosom. Yeah, that. Bosom. I don't. You know what? I'll say Black Blossom because that sounds nicer than that. But I don't know how to. I can't pronounce words because I am too dumb. We established this. The same thing in French with bosom is butt. Yeah. I'll send you like the link of like her story if you want to give it a read. It's something. I like her hat. Ha. Yeah, no, she kept, yeah, no, it was very bad. Oh, okay, so it was not husband. It was fiance. So they're about to be married. So it's even worse on her end. Okay. Anyway. But like after like you learn all of that, you confront her spirit at the 50th floor, and then that's that. It's a sad story, but the thing is that like at the end of the story, it's uplifting because her spirit, after you defeat her spirit and the evil remnant of whatever lingers from the necromancy and all that, she is in a sense like reunited with her husband, which is kind of like a peaceful thing, and I kind of like it. But yeah. Anyway, that's enough of Ada. But yeah, I could continue. Yeah. Yeah. It sounds about right. Keep in mind, this game has its moments, and I love it. And this is one of its moments, especially with that character story. The fact that I completed it's something. Anyway, I am probably gonna end the stream right here for a little bit because I did complete one bulk of the 80 steps. I completed 14 quests. I got like 6 more bulks to go through. Anyway, so for now, I'm gonna catch a breather. Yes, it is literally known as the 80 steps of hell to get to Stormbreaker. This is post ARR. I have to complete them. The only reason why it's like very like not so and a lot, because you're not fighting a lot, you're just reading a lot. But you have to get through it, which is the big suck. Anyway, for now, I end the stream for now. The longest fanfic. Yep. The longest fanfic. For now, I end the stream. And thank you to all those that joined the stream. I will be back probably later because I do need to like re-energize myself. So, until then, cheers. And I do hope to see you all soon. So yeah.